My name is Jeannie Johnson. I am the Energy Solutions Manager for Asbury Communities, and I have been with Sodexo for 2.5 years. I previously was with a corporate services client. I'm from Charlottesville, Virginia, and currently live in Washington, D.C. I love to be outdoors and doing anything active, running, biking, hiking, and love to travel and experience new cultures and new places. I've always had an interest in energy and the environment and wanted to do something that would positively impact in both of those areas. Growing up, my family has a construction business in Charlottesville, and I always had a lot of interest in buildings, and it's been really cool and interesting to incorporate that piece of my background with my interest in energy and environmental science in order to reduce energy consumption and have a more sustainable built environment. I first knew about Sodexo through food services, and when I was looking to move to the Washington, D.C. area, I found a position under the facilities management group in a corporate services account, and was really intrigued by the depth and variety that FM gets into, especially on the energy and sustainability side of things. Having so much variety in my day is really fun, and being able to touch multiple departments within Sodexo on-site teams, everything from the building engineers and the operators to our food services team, as well as janitorial and a variety of other people. The energy team offers a variety of services for our clients, everything from utility expense management to energy procurement, benchmarking and energy audits, as well as energy project management, smart building technologies. Generally, we aim to reduce our clients' energy consumption through increasing their operating efficiencies and to meet our clients' goals to save both on the spend as well as their consumption. At Asbury, we have an all-encompassing approach with their energy program. We really are striving to meet our clients' goals to reduce their spend in terms of utility consumption, as well as increasing their energy efficiency. So in this sense, we offer everything from utility expense management, UEM services. We also have completed energy audits for the variety of campuses. We offer energy project management, as well as resident awareness programs surrounding sustainability and energy efficiency. Because we have an all-encompassing approach with the energy contract for Asbury, my day has a lot of variety in it, which I enjoy. We offer everything from utility expense management, so I spend a lot of time looking at the utility bills, understanding how they're coming in terms of both consumption and spend, and how that's impacting our overall goals for the year. We also pull this data together in a quarterly report, which is presented both to the client as well as our on-site staff. This helps everyone understand what's going on in terms of their energy consumption, as well as bringing everybody on the same page. Additionally, a lot of my work surrounds energy project management. Everything from investigating new opportunities to presenting this to the client and working with the on-site staff to implement these new technologies. At Asbury, we started with a lot of the low-hanging fruit. This included LED lighting, as well as improving the efficiency of the water fixtures throughout the campuses. We've also investigated low-flow irrigation and metering of the irrigation systems. New technologies that we're investigating on site surround smart building technology. So we're looking into areas that we can improve the building automation system and incorporate energy management, as well as green cleaning, which would improve the efficiency and reduce the costs of our housekeeping team. And lastly, we've looked into UVC lighting for some of the mechanical rooms. Most of the energy services team is remote, so we have utilized quite a bit of the new technology through OneDrive and Smartsheets to make our work as a team flow more easily and improve our communication. When I was working with a corporate services client, we had a big project to improve the building automation system. We improved the software for better operational practices, as well as to incorporate the energy management system. This took quite a bit of coordination between myself as the energy manager, as well as our building operators, the client, IT security, and the vendor. At the beginning stage, it was a matter of getting all of the right stakeholders in the room together, and then it transformed into ensuring everyone was comfortable with the project and being essentially the translator from the vendor and our operators to our client. A solution I recently worked on with Asbury at the Spring Hill community was to switch their waste management vendor and take a deeper dive into their waste management system as a whole. We looked at the vendor and understood what services they were offering and found other people that could provide similar services at a reduced cost and also improve the relationship that we had on site, as well as improve the communication of the waste management program to the residents and our staff. We really are looking for ways that we can improve the sustainability and increase the amount of waste that we divert from the landfill. This was a really good push and had a lot of positive feedback, both from our building operators as well as the residents on site. When I was with my corporate services client previously, they had LEED certified buildings. I'm most proud of this because there was quite a bit of information that needed to go into the process in order to achieve certification a second time. It also took quite a number of stakeholders and data that goes into the process, which previously was disjointed. I worked to streamline the process so that everything was compiled much more easily and made it easy. I think one of the most important and best practices utilized in Sodexo are the 3 checks for safety. Do you know how to do the job? Do you have the right equipment? And is your environment safe? This touches all departments and all employees of Sodexo, whether you're a building operator, food services, janitorial, and even myself. The strangest request I had while on the corporate services account was from a staff member who was complaining of a foul odor coming from their HVAC system. I investigated this with the building operators and looked into the equipment and the systems. We didn't find anything wrong with what was going on and even utilized indoor air quality testing equipment. After further investigation, we realized that the odor was coming from a plant in their office, which had gotten moldy from overwatering. Once the plant was removed, the smell also was dissipated. A surprising event we just encountered at Asbury was with a scamming incident of someone pretending to be from the utility company and claiming that they were going to shut down power on site. The building operators contacted me, and I in turn contacted the utility company. Coordinating with the 3 parties, we were able to get to the bottom of this and realize it was a scam. We reduced the impact of this and have also implemented a resident awareness program so this doesn't happen in the future. When I think about energy management services, I anticipate that our group will continue to grow as our clients are becoming more aware and conscious of their environmental impact, also looking for ways that they can reduce their operating costs and improve their energy efficiency on site. Additionally, I think there is a large opportunity for our energy team to collaborate with other groups such as the construction team. There's a huge opportunity for us to work together to find solutions to bring energy efficiency on site, taking a deeper dive into the infrastructure and working together to improve the buildings as a whole.
My name is Glenn Witzel. I'm the Director of Operations and Maintenance for Asbury Methodist Village, who is a flagship client of the Sodexo Corporation. I've been with Sodexo now since October of 2016, originally starting with the Biggs Group and then eventually being requested to apply for and accept the position here at Asbury to help them move their operations from an older standard of doing work to what we have today, working with our construction teams and our energy efficiency teams to basically reduce our carbon footprint and to streamline our operations to help show better savings. So for me, at the operations level, what that means is that Sodexo goes out and basically negotiates the dollars that we will spend over the course of a fiscal year on our water, sewer, electrical, and fuel usage. and then monitors that and brings that information back to us to show us if there's places that we can improve on reducing our usage of whatever commodity that we're going through. And also it shows a continued path of improvement to the client to show that there is value in having us here and having us manage that portion of their business. And it's something that kind of takes it off of their plate, puts them a little bit more at ease, and also helps us to look at ways that we can improve upon that, whether it be through LED lighting conversions, whether it's through new mechanical systems, whether it's through the use of different water savings. There's a multitude of different things that can come out of that, but that's where the core of it is for me. We have a lot of different things that come up across this campus because it's basically the size of a small town. With 1,400 residents, 134 acres, and over 2 million square feet of livable and usable space, the multitude of requirements from how we keep the grounds to improving efficiencies within the buildings is astronomical. I think one of the strangest requests that I've received, though, was trying to come up with a way to make entering and exiting a building safer. And that doesn't sound like much, but when you have doors with a swing radius and people that don't always are not always able to move in a quick fashion, we have issues with doors trying to close on people before they can get out of that range. The safest way to go about it is to put in sliding doors, but not every building is capable of handling that. So we are working with manufacturers to come up with different ways of safeguarding a door closing on someone. And that's just one example. We have many, many others, going from operational improvements to streamlining our construction process for turning over rooms and renovations. It's everything under the sun falls to us.
My name is Matt Reddington. I'm the district manager for the Asbury system, and I've been with Sodexo for a little over 20 years. I grew up in a rural community in Northern Virginia called by the name of Nokesville. Very small town. I graduated with 83 other lucky individuals from a very small high school that was actually middle school through high school. I grew up working on farms initially, and then went into the restaurant business. I worked in the restaurant business through college and culinary school, and then worked in culinary school, or following culinary school, I worked in the restaurant and hotel business for about 10 years before joining Sodexo. Sodexo Performing Energy Management Services on site here at Asbury simplifies the overall process for our management teams in the facilities department. It takes away the day-to-day struggle with paying bills, monitoring bill performance, and also provides them with a resource for any questions related to energy consumption, conservation, etc. I would say the thing that makes me most proud about working at Sodexo, or during the time that I've worked for Sodexo, is the ability for people that have worked with or for me to advance their careers, learn and take advantage of different opportunities, and learn new things, new business lines, etc. For myself, I started in dining services and worked in dining services for several years, and over time have gotten the opportunity to manage facilities, housekeeping, laundry, now working with the energy management team and the fleet management group. I think the future for FM as it relates to energy management services is it basically acts as a doorway that opens up opportunities for our other services that we may offer through Sodexo, whether it be construction services, construction management, asset management, etc. because the energy management program identifies where there's opportunities. Opportunities from savings, from aging infrastructure, that then turns into ways that we can help our clients be more successful, operate more efficiently as they move in their journey to become financially sound. The Asbury and Sodexo relationship began in 2008. And at that point, we were serving the Asbury system with dining services, housekeeping, laundry, and facilities. Over time, as we stabilized those components of their operation, we started looking for other opportunities and quickly identified the fleet management program as an opportunity to help improve the visibility and the marketability of the Asbury system by branding all of their vehicles, making sure all of their vehicles were in good working condition, showed well to the outside community, as well as provided a comfortable atmosphere for our residents. Shortly thereafter, we were approached by the Energy Group with a new program that they were rolling out for energy management services. We presented that to Asbury and came up with an overall proposal that stabilized their energy expense for a 5-year period. That stabilized amount was still provided as savings to the Asbury communities over that period of time on an annual basis exceeding $300,000 per year. We're in the process now of renewing that contract and fully imagine that it will continue. As far as where do I see our services going in the future, we're currently working with a number of our partners to do infrastructure studies at a number of the different communities, which potentially could turn into large renovation projects or even infrastructure retrofits, infrastructure replacements, whether it be central plants, roofing projects, etc. So I believe that the energy program and the other programs that we've instituted have helped us to create a better partnership with our client in Asbury, a trusted partnership that will allow us to open the door to other opportunities for different services and other services as we move forward.